Next game in the States after wrapping up 2 preseason wins in Australia. On Friday, the Pels beat Melbourne United 107-97. Sunday, the Pels claimed victory over Southeast Melbourne. That is 127-92 was that score. So in that game, Zion Williamson wowed that crowd, scoring 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals in under 15 minutes against the Southeast team. Really great showdown there. So next, the Pels are going to be stateside facing Houston and Birmingham on October 14th. That is their 4th and final preseason game. That's going to be on the 16th in Orlando. So tune into the Gulf Coast Sports and Entertainment Network for that.